Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going back to work on the camper a little bit today. Work's been busy. I hadn't had time to work on it in the evenings any, but got a little bit of time today, so I'm gonna work on this a little bit right here. I'm gonna build a deal to go here, so you have to wait till the end of the video to see what it is. But yep, we're gonna go to work. But before I do, another dad tip. The last one was rather goofy, but this one's a little more serious. I take being a dad relatively seriously at times anyway, but I just want to say to all you dads out there, work on projects with your kids. You see my kids in some of these videos helping out or just watching. I think that's really good for them. When I was a kid, I got to spend a lot of time with my dad and both of my grandfathers on various projects, and part of the reason I know how to do some of this or make things up as I go or be creative with stuff. But yeah, work on projects with your kids. It doesn't have to be building a ridiculous camper in your yard, It doesn't have to be something silly like that. There's all kinds of stuff you can do, but it's good for them. It's good for you. I learned a lot of things from my dad, and actually, this measuring tape right here, it's all duct taped up. That was actually my dad's. Don't tell him. I stole it, but I actually remember building a garage with him when I was just a kid. We built a garage, and I remember being there. He dropped this off of a ladder. And it was brand new measuring tape at the time, I believe. He dropped it and it broke. He duct taped it up, and somehow I ended up with it. So, a little trip down memory lane there. But do stuff with your kids. It's just good. It's good for them. They need to learn how to work with tools, how to use them safely. They might end up with a job like that. And here's another story. This table saw. It's not a special table saw or anything, but that was actually originally my grandfather's, my late grandfather. He passed away a few years ago. But I remember going out to his shed with my dad and my grandpa one time, and we were helping him out with something. But we pulled that table saw out and ripped some wood down for whatever project we were working on, and that's something I still remember. So, work on projects with your kids. Teach them how to work. Teach them how to use tools. Noisy roosters. Yeah, teach them how to use tools. I own a business, and I hire guys, and I've hired people that didn't know how to use a drill, didn't know how to use a saw, didn't know how to use everyday tools, and that just blows my mind. But yeah, get out there and teach your kids how to use them. If you don't know how, go learn. It's not that hard most of the time, and always try to be safe, of course. But go do it. It's good for you. Good for your kids. But time to get to work. Alright, so this is as far as I can get it right now, but this will actually be our daughter's bed. So it'll be down when she's sleeping, and then it'll fold up out of the way if we need more space during the day. But I got to go get some hardware, get a piano hinge, and some other stuff to hang this here. So I'll have to finish that up later. So I'll take care with a couple more little things here real quick. This week's just been way too busy. Haven't had time to work on this or do pretty much anything else besides work. So it's the way it goes sometimes. If you're curious how I get some of these really cool fade fall over shots, here's why. I film kind of like I build. So if this was my phone, I'd set it here, I take my duct tape, I wrap it over and duct tape it in place, and sometimes it just doesn't work. But that's redneck filming for you right there. Alright, that's all I got time for this week. Not much, but I just hadn't had time. I'll give you a quick walk around to where we're at on the rig right now, though. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. We'll have some more eventually, whenever I got time to do some more work on it.